Hi,
What's up, Perry?
everybody.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving.
Perry, I had a
Huh?
thing here full of nail polishes that I was going to show. Did you move it?
I set them on the side.
How come?
Oh, I mean,
I was going to show them all the free products we be getting
hmm
just
I
because I
didn't know
wanted
if
to.
you wanted that to be in your backdrop, but it's right next to your desk, to the right hand side. Go on your emoji and just come around the right hand side. They right there.
Do what?
They're right there to the right hand side of your desk. You have to get up and walk around.
Oh, no, no.
Okay, right. Yeah. I didn't
Anyway,
know.
you guys, I was going to show you because it's kind of like a kickback day. Everyone's probably out shopping. We're probably not going to be that big, get that big of a crowd, but I wanted to come on because I'm not going to come on the day after Thanksgiving. I'm going to hit the malls and spend
Yeah.
time with my family. And we're actually cooking right now. We have a house full of people getting ready. I don't know. Some people just cook the day of. We start the day before.
You get to prep it. You get it
That's
ready.
no, but not everybody does that. Some people come. So when we have Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving like all day.
Right.
It starts with breakfast, lunch. This is how fat people do it. And then the big shebang, everybody's eating. Then me and Perry, we probably have Thanksgiving leftovers for like a week.
Yep.
Some people eat just that one day and that's it, child. We start the day before. Are you going to do the turkey? Or are you going to do it? Or patience? Are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
do
do?
it.
We have like we're ridiculous. Maybe I should go live. I can't take the thing around. We have like 3 turkeys. Perry like fries a turkey. Have you guys ever heard of fried turkey?
Deep
He
fried.
fries it,
Yep.
huh?
Most people have.
Most people fry it. I thought that was
No, no. Most people at least have heard of deep fried turkey. Yeah.
deep fried. We have deep fried turkey. We have regular turkey, and then this is one that you get from Popeyes. It's
The
like all the
The
spices.
Cajun turkey.
We have Cajun turkey.
Yeah, yeah.
We have 2 meats. We have 2 hams because there's a lot of people in our family,
And we
and they
ain't getting
want,
paid by Popeyes. So
huh?
I said we're not getting paid by Popeyes. So
Well, that's what we do. Is
I know, I know,
I
I
just
know,
see
I
the
know, but I
responsible.
hate to plug them when they charge me $60.
Oh, you so messy. $60. Like we have so much food. It's crazy. So I like Thanksgiving. And then we have the same dinner, Thanksgiving dinner on Christmas. But anyway, so I just wanted to come on here because I'm not coming on. So we're going to talk about the Tamar thing that I've been trying to talk about all week. And then we're going to talk about this new lawsuit with Diddy. Child, how it's unraveling. We're going to talk about Carisha skipping town. That's just really odd to me, Perry. We're going to talk about Kimora saying that she's telling her friends allegedly that Diddy has something to do with Kim's death. Now, I just think that's just
Wow.
Perry. I think that's the most ridiculous thing ever. I mean, but why are people saying this? Oh, and then I got to play the tape of the bodyguard. This is a mess. So let me get started. But Perry, you've been hearing those rumors.
Right. I mean, I believe a lot of people have heard the rumors.
I don't think
So
it's true.
well, I know. I mean, nobody really. I'm sure if you was in Bill Cosby camp or you hung around the what's that pudding thing he used to advertise. Jello
Pudding
pudding.
pops. Remember that back
Pudding
in the
pop.
day?
Pudding pop. Right. If you hung around that crowd, you probably heard some of these same things about him getting his freak on.
Mm, the freak, yeah, that's
Right. But what
different
I'm
than
saying is, okay,
unalived.
okay. But then people say, oh no, not Bill Cosby, the one we know on the show. People have different sides. Now,
I just don't believe it. It just
well,
sounds
I mean,
too
yeah,
just
I know to you
it's
because you want to believe that no, okay, if do you believe anybody would do something like that? Get rid of somebody else? Anybody in the world? Do you think anybody would get rid of anybody? You
child.
can't put a freak on a pedestal with a lot of money and not him,
See how
not expect him to feel like he got all this power. Because
Perry, it's just
20-some
really out
hours.
there for me to think that P. Diddy is going around unaliving people. That is just really
I mean,
ridiculous and
okay.
kind
I
of
mean,
crazy.
but if I said Suge Knight, you would believe it. You're
Right.
biased.
I-
You're biased,
oh, you're biased
right?
too.
Because
Because
I
I
just
think
freestyle.
you're
I freestyle,
biased
whatever
because
that song is. Huh?
you like to just go be the opposite of whatever I say.
No, I'm just saying, like, I
So
just
you're
want you to
biased.
just say, hey, don't come on and say, hey, I just can't believe it.
I just can't.
Just say, well, I don't believe it, but it's possible. Just say something like that.
Child. Okay. Let me start. Let's start with Tamar, because I've been trying to do the story all week, okay, all week, and I just couldn't do it. Okay, so do you guys remember the whole Krishan Tamar thing that happened about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks now? And everybody was like, I can't believe you're supporting Krishan. And because I said I don't hate Krishan and I like her and I feel sorry for her
Mhm.
sometimes. And so and I thought that the manager was acting ridiculous. The guy who came on and said, and I will send Krishan to jail. She's going to jail. Remember that?
Yeah, was that Aaron? What was his name? Aaron something?
Latroy.
Latroy, that's what it was.
Latroy.
Yeah.
And so but then Tommie Lee got into it. You guys know the girl from and I'm telling you, I'm saying like it's not putting your hands on anybody is never okay. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not okay. I'm saying, but they do it. Them young girls, they do it.
Mhm.
They got a whole network. That's all they do on Zeus. You say, hey, pop. That's
Right.
what they do. It is what it is. But anyway, so then Tommie Lee gets in it and tells Tamar, and I told you guys, and I said this, I got to do it. I told you so video. I said, my audience might not like Krishan, but she got 5 million people rolling with her that like her. Remember, I said this, and everyone's like, you are promoting her. And I'm like, no, I'm being real. Krishan is not going to get canceled. She's just not. She's the new it girl. I don't care what you say, and you don't like her, and got it. But it's not going to change anything. She's going to get off and go on. She gets like 60,000 people in her lives on Instagram, like right away.
Uh-huh.
Just so and Tamar, we gotta get used to it. It's not the hot thing anymore. She's just not. I didn't
Thank
say
you.
she could.
Thank you.
I
When I
didn't
said
say
this
she couldn't.
last week, you burst into tears.
No, I didn't.
Why are you disrespecting? I said she ain't put an album out since ACDC, since Marvin Gaye, since the Supremes.
Sherelle is naive. I'm not naive, child. I'm trying to tell you how the business works, okay? Krishan is not going to get canceled. She's a star. Period. I don't care if she got no teeth. She's a star. And she gets treated like a star behind the scenes. Zeus will give her whatever she wants. Whatever she wants. She's buying herself Rolls Royces now. It is what it is. I'm a realist. Y'all can go into denial if you want to. But anyway, so then Tommie came out and said the only reason it's trending is because Krishan Tamar can't trend on her own. And then the manager came back. Then, according to the rumors, Tamar goes and fires Latroy. Okay. Krishan reminds us we have not seen any form of evidence of her getting hit, argument.
Yeah.
None of that.
No, I get it. And you're right. I mean, because Latroy and the James gang for the 48 hours, nothing but just talking with no teeth, with teeth, just talking. We ain't seen out a damn x-ray, not a chip tooth,
No,
not a report of a root canal. We ain't
oh,
seen
now you're trying to check. Okay, look. And so Krishan came out and said they were coming after me for clout. And people were like, why would Tamar need you for clout? And then let me see if I can put this up. And then Latroy, so then they, according to the rumors, Tamar goes and fires him. She fires him, and then he comes back crying and screaming for Krishan. I told y'all she got 5 million followers, 5 million followers. It's probably 6 million now. Then he goes crying, begging the fans to stop attacking him and stop saying he made up the story.
Oh my God.
Let me play a little bit of it. Like, he was like, because remember, he said she's going to jail, and he said that he filed a police report. There's no police report. I checked. There
He
is
said a
no
lot of
police
shit.
report.
I'm
I don't
not
know
gonna
who
have
lying.
this. She's gonna go to jail. I don't care if I have to whip her ass myself. You ain't did shit but lost your job, showed no proof,
Yeah,
showed the
yeah.
world that you probably just a clout chaser. Just say.
Well, I just want to know. Okay, let me play it and then figure out what's really going on. So then he comes out.
It happened, as it's been confirmed by other people. I did not lie. It happened, as it's been confirmed by other people outside of just me at this point. And
Well, who are the other people?
Why the fuck you lying?
We can't even get anybody to confirm this, LaTroy. What did y'all? Why didn't James just at least show his face, and we would have more? We have sympathy for him if he got hit, but I want to see the damage done. So people are going around saying that they made that up for promo. Do you think that's true? They're saying that
I can believe it. I can believe it. He was so adamant, so hurt.
He was.
That his friend James got the shit knocked out of him. It's not a good thing if it happened. But if he's simply making it up, it almost reminds me of, what's that guy that was on Empire, that little made up story about him getting
oh, Jesse Smollett. Perry don't.
Right. I'm just saying, it started giving me that feel. He was all, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. How dare her do this? We got all this proof she did this, and he's at the hospital in the emergencies on intensive care getting a chipped tooth fix.
But the story gets worse. Let me keep going. Yeah, he showed no evidence, but he put up a GoFundMe. A Cash App. He would take your money, but he wouldn't show you the damage that was done to his nose and his tooth. Not saying that it's done. That they're lying, because I can't seem to figure out what's going on. But I'm saying, if you're gonna ask for cash, you gotta show me a little evidence. I can't. So then he comes on, then he begs Krishan's people to leave him alone. He's not lying. Let me play a little bit of this.
I will not be issuing an apology for calling out somebody that is abusive, and somebody that physically assaulted someone, and somebody that chipped somebody's tooth, and somebody that busted somebody's nose.
But I'm gonna need the proof of that. You just can't go around accusing people of something and there's no proof. And you sure have a change in energy, and then you got fired. So I'm confused.
He come across looking defeated. Then he said, "Well, I'm not gonna apologize to anybody."
And his voice is shaking.
And that hit somebody in the nose. Okay, is it in the nose, or did she knock out his damn teeth?
Oh,
which is it?
I guess
you go to the dentist for a nose job.
Child,
you go to your dentist for a cold, a runny nose. Come on, please.
Anyway,
and somebody that busted somebody's lip open. I'm not going to apologize for calling that out. I'm not going to wait for that to happen.
No, wait. And do you know they're on the internet? See, because people get crazy. Now they're going saying, because remember, he was at the dentist office, James, but he wouldn't show his face. And people are saying, you're there for a cleaning to get your teeth cleaned. But it gets crazier. So let me see if I can get to the part where he asked the fans to please leave him alone.
Happen to somebody else, and then everybody want to go public like, well, she beat up James at the concert 8 years ago, and everybody like, well, why didn't nobody say nothing? Y'all continue to allow this to happen. So that's that. Again, it's not a bash party. I'm never here to bash nobody or throw anybody under the bus.
Now,
you're
not here to bash nobody. You called her a gutter rat.
Yes.
I'm just saying, it's not looking good for the Tamar side. Let me keep going.
But I did want to say that it's been a lot of comments about...
And his voice is shaky. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
That in particular. So that is all that I wanted to say. It's a very unfortunate situation. I'm no longer a part of the tour that I put together. But it is fine. I still want everybody to go. I think it's a great show. I've worked my ass off. I have sacrificed a lot. Time, energy, money, connections. I have worked my ass off. And for anybody that thinks that I would try to sabotage.
Is the voice shaky to you? Is he crying?
it's almost like he needs to ask himself this, right? Because he's going through this whole thing. He needs to ask himself this.
Do you feel dirty? Do you feel cheap?
I'm just saying because he's confused.
If something is wrong.
And, I would not make up this. And, I just want you to know I'm just no part of the show anymore. Well,
What?
you had a lot to say about James getting his damn teeth knocked out, but you ain't got a damn thing to say about why you ain't on the show no more. Why not? Why not, LaTroy? Why ain't your ass on the show no more? Why are you so sad and blue these days?
Perry, we got a lot of work to do. You're not gonna make me laugh. Okay, just calm down.
I mean, do you believe that shit? No, for real. Anybody. I know it's Thanksgiving. We got to be thankful for something.
Oh my
But
God.
I am not thankful for no damn liar. And my mind is.
My mind's telling me
Okay. No, you said no sound bites today. Anyway, but the story gets even crazier. So then Tommie posted a clip to her IG of her and Tamar's ex-fiance. What's his name? Oh my God, I forgot the fiance's name. The lawyer. The
Oh, yeah.
Caucasian gentleman. What's his
I
name?
can't remember his name. But yeah, I seen
Word
some
on the street is that Tommie is hooking up with Tamar's ex.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have believed it until I seen it. Let me put this up because I'm thinking that is not her type. She dating Scrap, who going to jail for selling drugs. To now you're dating a lawyer that happened just to date Tamar, or is she just being spiteful?
No, I think she's giving the guy more of what he's looking for. He's looking for some thuggish ass. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what he's doing. JR, thank y'all. This is messy. Now I gotta question him. What are you doing? Now you're with Tommie at some basketball game, and she's got her hands all over your legs. Your legs. What is that? What? Look how she's rubbing the leg.
Yeah.
Child, this is messy. I said to you guys, Krishan has a whole Zeus ghetto ass family. And they gonna stick together and they all gonna hate on Tamar. It's gonna get worse. Mark my words. They're all done with her. Even though we don't watch Zeus over here, millions of people watch Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
And more people are Krishan fans than Tamar's fans. Is she just being spiteful? Do you believe the rumors? Are they hooking up? Why is JRS a part of this? This is a mess.
So what you mean? It's not hard to believe that a person would dump somebody that they didn't find that interesting. They wouldn't that 2 a.m. morning call.
Now, what you're not gonna do though is disrespect Tamar. Why? That's what you're not gonna do. I feel, but she's back in the gutter. They're bringing back the Braxton family values. They're bringing that back. So I'm not understanding Tamar's move. You're going back and forth on the internet with Tommie Lee. You're calling her out for sniffing the white powder. And now all that work that you did on yourself, you just threw it out the window. You're hanging with people. And at this point, Tamar, because it's still going on, I'm going to need some proof of James knows. I just want to see it. Just to make sure that Krishan's is telling the truth. Because if Krishan is telling the truth, then y'all messy.
Can we see a little swelling? A little bit. Just a little bit.
Like what? And then why would you fire LaTroy? The whole thing is messy.
Can we see his new tooth? The tooth fairy brung him.
It's messy. Oh my God. No, his name was Jeremy Robinson. You're messy, Jeremy. And look at it as a blessing, Tamar, that you're not with him. But I did a whole video about him where y'all tried to tell me I was wrong.
Not all fault. Like, we don't really know Jeremy like that. We know the other women. They've been around. Mm-hmm. If you knew about Jeremy's past, so did they. They just as messy as he was. You got $1, I got the chime. Okay.
Okay, that's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna come here talking crazy. Perry, what is wrong? Look, you're saying that this was just to get back at Tamar and Jeremy's
No,
just
no,
as
no, no,
messy
no,
as
no. I'm
the other
saying this,
girls.
right? This guy is who he is. Before
Messy.
Tommie Lee, before
Mhm.
Tamar. How many baby mamas? How many kids?
It's like
And
4
he's
baby
still at the
mamas,
freak
5
shop.
kids.
Yeah,
Huh?
and he's still at the freak shop, the candy shop.
You know what you're saying? It speaks more on his character than it does.
Right. But then it
Yeah,
speaks on their character
yeah,
because if we know, they should have knew.
yeah.
They didn't give a damn. Right?
Messy.
People would do anything for $1.
So Jeremy is an official. Should we give him the medal official clout chaser?
No. Well, I'm not even saying he's the clout chaser.
He's clout chasing. Who
He's
does
the
that?
one with the job, right?
Yeah.
Do Tamar have a job?
What's
Oh,
your
wait.
point?
Do Tommie Lee? I mean, I'm just saying. I feel like they with him because he got money. If he didn't have money, do
Oh,
you
and
think
you
they'll
and
be
you think the
together?
relationship is real, child? Do you
No,
think they're
no, no. I'm not saying it's real. I'm just yeah,
well? No,
it's
no.
real.
Have they
It's
hooked
real.
up? Have they hooked up?
Yes, they fuck. I mean, excuse me.
Oh,
I didn't mean to say it like that. Yeah.
this is messy. What? Oh, that is messy. Tommy Lee, she don't even like that type. Child, that is a
So
mess.
you believe it? Yeah, I mean, you seen her hand on his leg, didn't you?
I really did.
Okay.
I really did.
Right.
Ooh, this is messy. Is Tamar gonna talk about this on Braxton Family Braxton Family Values? And Tamar, have you really changed? You know, because you're starting to get little snippets of you getting in the gutter with Krishan them. Like you're going back and forth with Tommie. That's not a good look. Just the whole thing is messy. Your camp is messy. I need to know what's going on. James, you know, I'm looking at you side eye too, because what? You said you were dealing with trauma. It's just a mess.
I mean, just come clean. Please, just say, we was down my luck. I knew LaTroy was really hurting and we was trying to go and make this cash run and get him a thing. And I just lied and said she hit me because I was trying to help him save his apartment. Something. Give me something. Give me a picture of the tooth. Show me the new tooth.
Now, listen, let's move on to this Puffy thing because you are a mess. I'm trying to explain to you guys that the younger generation is different. They're different than us. We might not do certain things, we're just cut from a different cloth.
Right.
But right now, before I talk about this new lawsuit, they're saying that Carisha has broken up with Puffy, skipped town, have moved all the way. Yeah. And refusing to talk to the public.
Where's she at, Dubai?
Now look. Let me explain to you guys. Where is that tape that I got of Carisha? The younger generation, or I don't know if it's the younger generation, but they're into these golden showers. So somebody told me I was lying about Carisha saying that she likes golden showers. She came out and said, I just got to find the damn tape. They're doing golden showers. These Instagram women, these women that are dating men with all this wealth, and they're doing the number 2. I don't want to get. They're doing number 2 on them. Perry has not heard of this. Has anybody heard in the chat?
I haven't heard about the
number 2, going number 2 on them.
I mean, I heard about the leak on the breast, but yeah, that's about it.
I can't find the tape. I'm trying to tell you, Perry, if you try to pee on me, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
I feel you.
I am calling.
I mean, everybody got fetishes and got the little things, but
no.
Damn. I mean, no, I'm just saying these people. Well, like people specialize in creating or bringing somebody else fetish to life. It's a job. Sick. It's a career path.
It's a mess. I can't find the Carisha tape. Y'all know she said it on her show. She says she's into freak stuff, and I think she don't want to talk about the stuff she's been doing because she's been at these parties with Puffy. It's just a hot ass mess. Now let's read this because this is all over social media. Let me put this up. You pee on me and I'm done. I am done. Okay. And I don't agree with people putting hands on people, but if you do that, Child,
Hold up. Wait for the second part.
The correct term is porta potties.
Oh,
I told you I didn't make that up, Harry. Thank you, Megan. Where people go
but let
number
me ask
two
you this,
on.
though. Is that a rich man's sport?
Yes. So it's these men with a lot of money, like Puffy. Puffy's a billionaire, and they will pay you to go number 2 on them and to go number 1 on them. It's the most disgusting damn thing I ever heard of. Thank you, Megan. It's disgusting. What is wrong with these people? And I think Carisha has let Puffy do that to her, and she's probably with the women of the night too, and just probably all. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. But let's go over this new lawsuit. Okay, so Puffy, president of his Bad Boy company, his name is Harv Pierre. Okay, I've seen him around. He's been knowing Puffy since the Howard days when he went to Howard University. Okay, his assistant is coming out saying that a member for 7 months. Thank you. Yeah, it's called porta potty. They've been doing this for years. It's so disgusting. I don't know if that's something the younger generation do.
I don't get it.
That was never talked about when I was in my 20s.
Wouldn't they just get more satisfaction when a rainstorm? Just go out there and lay in some mud. I don't get it. I don't. But anyway, I don't get the golden showers. I don't get none of it.
I don't get none of it.
Yeah.
It says number 2 used to be called the Danny Thomas. That is just disgusting. What is wrong? Oh, let me get into this lawsuit and then I'll talk about this. Okay, so look. So they're saying that Harv is being sued by his assistant. She's not naming her name yet because he actually arred her and groomed her for years. So let me read this and we're going to talk about it. She just didn't sue him in the lawsuit. They're saying that she included Bad Boy records. And people are coming out saying, oh, now these women are going to go after Puffy because they know where the money is. No, you're not going after Puffy if you don't have a story to tell. So anyway, because it's really making me mad how they're doing Cassie, sorry. It says 1 week after Bad Boy founder Sean Diddy Combs was accused of R and X trafficking by R&B singer Cassie, a longtime executive and a man that has once described as his right-hand man at Bad Boy Entertainment, is being sued for allegedly grooming and SAing his assistant. And then they show this video. I wonder what will happen if I play it. You can't hear, but you can say, can you hear it? No,
I can't.
He throws parties for this guy. They're tight. He's the president of Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It says Harv Pierre, the former president of Bad Boy, who's known Diddy since the 2 men were teenagers at Howard University, is accused of preying on the Jane Doe plaintiff. They're keeping her name right now from the public, but I think we know who it is. Okay. On multiple occasions in New York City and other locations throughout the country, according to the lawsuit filed in New York County Supreme Court, Pierre used his position of authority as the plaintiff's boss to groom, exploit, and SA her. The lawsuit claims Pierre engaged in a year-long pattern of grooming plaintiff, leading to SA of the plaintiff, and another word I just can't say. The anonymous assistant alleges she suffered physical, emotional, and psychological injuries along with pain and suffering. She's asking for damages that will fully and fairly compensate her. So she's going to go for the big money, but it's not no such thing if you ask for too much money and you've been assaulted. Okay. But the woman is just not going after her. She's going after P. Diddy's money too. The lawsuit names Diddy's company, Bad Boy Entertainment, Bad Boy Records, and Comb Enterprises as co-defendants, accusing the company of negligence and gender violence. I don't even know if I could say that word or not. Defendants knew, she's saying that Bad Boy knew or should have known that Harv was unfit to be in the position of authority because Pierre actually S.A. plaintiff.
Uh-huh.
The lawsuit states it claims that the companies failed to properly supervise Pierre, especially considering his access to individuals like the plaintiff. Now, they have every right, and I don't want anybody in this chat saying she's just going for money. She has every right to be in a proper work environment, and if she's not, then Puffy needs to be held accountable.
Right,
And by the way, what they doing over there? You got Puffy getting sued, and
I mean,
Harv getting
at this
sued.
point, anybody can see what they're doing, even Stevie Wonder at this point. They having a freak fest.
Yeah,
it's a company party, it's a Christmas party, but everybody, only thing you coming in on butt ass naked with a mistletoe around your neck.
They're over there abusing their power. That's what they're doing. They're running a what's his name, Harvey Weinstein racket.
There you go.
Over there. No amount of money is worth the nasty. They're talking about the number 2 child. I got to find that video. Harv and Diddy both claim that the alleged offender calls himself a partial owner of the company that helped launch the career of Notorious B.I.G. Craig Mack. Who did you know Craig Mack is no longer with us? Craig Mack, Mace, and Faith Evans. I don't want to hear. I mean, if you feel it's a money grab, that's your opinion, and everybody's allowed to their opinion. But I'm allowed to my opinion too. And this is not a money grab. I can't be working with a person that keeps probably making comments and little touches here, little touches there, till it led up to the final act. It says the suit was filed as a consequence of the Adult Survivors Act, which allows a 1-year window for those in New York to bring civil lawsuits alleging abuse, even if the statute of limitations has passed. It's set to expire on Friday, November 24th, 2023. The legislation led to more than 2,500 lawsuits, and many, including Cassie's suit against Diddy and Jane Doe's lawsuits against Russell Brand, being filed in final days leading up to the deadline.
Yeah.
More power to you. I'm not criticizing this woman. I think she's scared. That's why she wants her name withheld. These people have been saying just the worst things about Cassie. Go ahead, Perry.
This is what I think. I think a lot of evil and freaky shit has been going on in that camp, right? And the problem is, it's hard when a broke person try to battle a rich person and claim something, but when that person become exposed, now I think a person feel like they had an opportunity for their recreations. Like if they've been mistreated all those years and everything, here's their opportunity now to not heal, but why should I be the one to live the rest of my life with all this crazy shit going on? The damage you probably done did to my body and everything else. And it's a way to make you pay.
Yeah. And Opinion said something the last time she was on the show. She said, we don't know what kind of mental things are going on with Cassie. That stuff affects you. When people are or touched, it affects you. Hi, Bonji. We are in the Me Too Hip Hop edition, child. It really seems that way. So now all this crazy stuff is coming out about Puffy. And so the Bodyguard just did another interview. This is the latest interview. Let me put this up here. This man has been talking about Puffy for years. And all these rumors are coming out now that are saying that Puffy had something to do with the death of Kim Porter. And I can't wrap my mind around it because we've been hearing this for years. I'll Be Sure came out. Kimora Lee Simmons came out a couple of days ago and has been saying that she thinks Puffy's involved with, I should play that clip. Let me see if I got that clip. She feels that Puffy's involved with with Kim Porter, who's been her best friend. She was at their wedding. Also, there was another rumor out saying that Puffy wants almost hit Kimora. It's just crazy. Let me see if I got this clip. Hold on.
Some of those things come back to haunt you over time, and stuff like that. So, I'm not really sure, but I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. Again, like, I'm sitting here with my kids in my house. Ask yourself, why are these women, young women, not supportive or not really trying to hear that? Or what have they gone through? What have they seen that they, that has turned them off, or that has put a bad taste in their mouth?
And does she look like she's crying? It's like her voice is shaky.
Look like it, yeah.
And they're saying behind the scenes, she's telling everybody that Puffy had something to do with unaliving Kim. Let me fit. This is just a couple more seconds. Hold on.
We've seen a lot lately.
Oh, that's it. She's crying.
Yeah.
What does she know? It's crazy.
Whether she's not saying she was an eyewitness. But when you in that circle and you see something happen and you know how other things go in the back alleys, she probably really truly feel that he had something to do with it. Or
and then Albie Shore said it, and it's just going around. But anyway, the bodyguard just said it again. So the bodyguard's been doing interviews. This is his latest one. Just came out a couple hours ago. It's 10 minutes. I don't think I'll play the whole thing, but he's definitely not afraid of Puffy. Just listen to some of the things he has to say.
Know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter. So people ask me, and they send me clips of Cassie, I guess it's an affidavit to the courts, of what she experienced. And it's like, it was the same thing Kim was going through. The same thing, bro. Kim was going through the same thing. The beatings, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and now I could say one time when I know Kim had defended herself, and I told people this, and now everybody, after Cassie report comes out, everybody want to show the picture now. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff, right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white t-shirt wrapped around his wrist because Kim had took the cork, where you open up wine, the corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding. And from that point on, he was hooked. That's when I knew when they was talking about people getting addicted and hooked on pain medicines, that's what happened to him. And it was from his right wrist that he's reminded by Kim all the time now.
They're also saying that Diddy's a straight out addict. Perks, the whole nine, the white powder. Do you believe that, Perry? That he's an addict?
I can. I can.
Let's go on. Go ahead.
That's the shit that heightening you to this next level of freakiness. And that's when you start getting all these drugs and you start hallucinating. Now you don't know if you want a woman or a man, and you just going all over the place.
You're saying that's the reason for these parties?
Well, I think that, like, when you make so much money, I think a person become bored with just feeling normal and rich. Now they want to enhance it with these drugs, because now rich people always want shit poor people can't get. They getting the finest of this. They getting this. What? They buying the women. Yeah. No. Okay.
Let's keep going. I'll Perry. Yeah.
My bad.
and looking at this lawsuit, right? And like you said, she did accuse him of abuse in this lawsuit, but she also accused him of sex trafficking in this lawsuit. How you feel about that?
Well, he get the sex trafficking because he took her to different states and had her perform sex acts with different, male prostitutes and different people, sometimes against her will. We look at this and we say, well, that was his girl and she did it on her own. She didn't have to. Man, you can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 19-year-old girl that what they call now groomed by an older man. And yes, she got some of the benefits of being with a billionaire, millionaire, and everything like that. But it's just certain things that he did to groom her and put her into that position that she wanted the career. She wanted to do the music. She wanted to be a performer and all this stuff like that. He held all that shit over her head, bro. And now that she came out and telling everybody her story and what happened to her, people are finding fault in her. People are saying that she ain't right for putting a lawsuit against him, but she earned every bit of that, bro. And like I said, I only seen bits and pieces of it, but she earned every bit of that. Yo, I heard that he beat her so bad he sent her to Hawaii so she could stay away from people. That's crazy, man. But that's Kim's story. That's Kim's book. That's Kim's book. Then you heard about the fact that he broke Kim's nose?
So they're saying that Kim was going to write a tell-all book.
Uh-huh.
And this is the reason that he unalived her. It's crazy. Let's keep looking. But this is the bodyguard. And he does not seem scared. And this is not the first time he's telling this story. Let's keep going.
On a yacht?
Wow, I ain't hear about that.
He broke Kim. Let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story. Cassie's book is Kim's book. Bro, when y'all look at this thing and saying force, y'all think that he probably threatened to beat her, threatened to do something like that. That ain't what force is. It could come from the mentality. Yo, he put her in a certain position, in a certain situation, and a certain time in her life. You understand what I'm saying? That she saw no way out other than doing what he told her to do.
The reason I love this interview is because he's explaining what we were trying to explain the other day.
Right.
These people coming out on Cassie, it's just sickening. It's getting worse and worse. They're coming out, that's a money grab. Now this new lawsuit is a money grab. Why everybody grabbing money? Or is it about being held accountable? And this is what you put me through. And this is the results of holding you accountable.
Right.
Because when you hit people in the wallet, they start to have a change of heart. And I was talking to you earlier, and you're saying more people. You think more people are going to come out?
Yes. See, from Kim to Cassidy. Now, it's a pattern, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you think, Miss Miami? Do you not think she probably got the same situation?
I don't know if he hit.
I don't know. I'm just saying. But typically, when a person get this pattern, this is what he want his women to do: to be his sex slaves, to be this, and hold his power and money over their head. If you want a career, you better dance, bitch, right? Or if you want this, you better do this, right? So I think that's a pattern. And There's a reason why she gone, because too many questions going to be asked.
I just found that tape on Carisha, and they're really describing Puffy as a monster. Let me hear what else he's got to say.
He had mentally controlled her. It's like a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy had pimp potential. He had her mind messed up where it controlled her. She felt no way out. She felt like if she walked out the door, he wasn't going to do the music no more. If she went somewhere or she ran and didn't want to do that, their relationship not only would have been over, he would have painted a picture that nobody else in the industry would have dealt with her. I seen him do it before. I seen him even tell people on the phone before, like, yo, like he did Wendy Williams. He said it when we was in Cali. When I come back to New York and that BITCH is on the radio. This is Wendy Williams, the hottest radio host in New York City. When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said the same thing to he said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is going to do anything with y'all. No business at all.
Wendy Williams talked about this. I believe this man. Wendy Williams was off the radio in New York for years.
Yeah.
A long time.
I believe it. And see, that's the power you have. It's not so much I'm a backhand you, which obviously women have came out or it's alleged that he don't hit women, but it's that power. If you don't do what I say, your chances on your singing career is done with me and my company, and I'm a blackball you where you can't go nowhere else. So that's the kind of torture I think the games he play. When he have you go out here and do these little things and he film it, I think he film it also for a way that if you want to buck the system, he can edit the tapes out and show this is the kind of woman this person is.
So let's keep going because he's going to talk about some tapes that Kim Porter had. Hold on.
It ain't going to be no artist, no nothing gonna come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly at a new station.
Wow.
That's the power he had. That's the music industry, bro. That's the music industry. Now you're going to have guys coming out against Cassie talking about she shouldn't have done that. She should hurry up and did that. Man, you can't say that about a victim. This is what kills me about these guys. These guys get these platforms and they want to talk about, guys like me in the background who saw everything, and I didn't see that because I wouldn't have played that. And people could say what they want to say. Yo, Diddy would have did this. Diddy would have did that. Nah, he wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I told you this before. When he cursed his mother, I said to him, man, if you curse your mother again, I'm going to beat the shit out you. He said, well, no, Gene, she always in my business. I said, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have no business. I'm saying that to say this to the women out there. If a man disrespect his mother, you just like an ice cube. You ain't got a chance in hell. Do you understand? That man disrespected his mother. What do we care about these chicks out here, these women out here like that? Now, I ain't gonna say that he couldn't change. Maybe he have. He's brother, a doctor, or something love now. But back then, way before Kim, beat the shit out of Misa because she thought she was dealing with Eric Sermon, the green-eyed dude.
You guys, Misa is his first baby mama.
Mm.
He just acting like a whole damn fool. Let me do this. I gotta. So that's the end of that interview. But he's talking now. That's that. I wanted to play this because somebody called me a liar. Carisha really is into number 2 and number 1. Well, somebody called me a liar, and I don't know why. They just thought I was lying, but I just wanted you guys to hear this out of her own mouth.
You got to.
It say take a shower if you like golden showers. I do.
Golden showers, meaning when the guy pees on you, pee on you everywhere. You like it?
I just like it.
And there you have it. She likes it. She likes it. But she is scared of something. She has skipped town, laying low, said she won't talk to Puffy anymore. And you think it's because she doesn't want to answer any questions?
That's what I sort of think, like, it's a pattern, because the question is going to be, were you treated like the other women? What the hell she going to say?
I just don't
She can't expose P. Diddy. If she come out and say something, bad things can happen.
Okay, so they said that she was sleeping with Diddy and going to these parties allegedly and doing number 1, number 2, and he was rewarding her handsomely. They said he got her own show on Revolt, the talk show. He's gotten her movie roles, given her money, and they're describing Carisha like these girls that go to Dubai.
Right. No, I get it. It's like a couple things. I think
crazy.
You don't want to be questioned about the cases that's going on. You know, people are going to ask, what's your opinion on this? She want to stay away from that too, right? And then at the same time, she don't want at this point to be categorized as one of these women. She want to be known as, oh no, I'm so special. But everybody looking like, did you do the things these other women had to do? She want to act like she got her money on her own, off her own talent.
Let's pull a couple comments because this is crazy. Let's just start going down the line. That's right, D. Hunter. That's how misogynists are created. They're describing Puffy as a whole hot mess. Diddy and his mom's relationship is creepy to me. The bodyguard saying that he talks to his mother awful. What? I'm shocked. Hey Al, how you doing? Oh, I don't have time for the link today. I'm gonna start taking some calls on some of them because I miss people, a lot of you guys. Didn't Diddy buy Kim's casket a month before? Don't say that. That's what you heard a month before she passed?
Wow.
When Kim passed, that book of everyone's talking about this book. When Kim passed, that book of her life disappeared. Miami was in love bombing phase. Oh, yeah. So what he's saying is he was going to do Miami when he got physical. I don't think he physically got physical with young Miami yet. She was in the love bombing phase. Absolutely. Glad she left before getting stuck. It's a mess. J-Lo wasn't going to take that. J-Lo, Leo, she would whoop the mess out of that man. I have a feeling he didn't do J-Lo either. But J-Lo had her own money, her own career. She wasn't depending on him for anything. She has zero self-respect and only cares about the bag. Disgusting. That's what you're saying, Perry. It's going to change people's opinion of Miss Miami.
Instead of saying, oh yeah, young Miami, she's so fine. And yeah, she had a relationship with him, but she earned her money. She's an outstanding woman. She ain't saying, oh yeah, you got your money and stuff, and you got these channels and, these shows and stuff off golden showers, all this other stuff. But people do that to endure the money. But when they get up there and got the cash, now they want you to act like they went to schools for their masters or something. But go ahead.
It's gonna happen. I'm sorry, Miss Miami. People are gonna start looking at you different. I first heard about golden showers was Ray J and Kim. Please stop, Queen Black. Oh my, what is? Am I just old? I didn't even hear about this kind of stuff when I was in my 20s or even in high school. Or golden showers. I can't. I had to explain to my mom what it was. You got to explain to me what it is. Like, how is this sexy? How does this help people get aroused? That's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, shit. They could have saved themselves trouble. Went and got some hot tea and poured it on themselves.
It's
Yeah, do that.
disgusting.
I don't get it.
All right. What people do for money? Some people gotta have it. Child.
Mm-hmm.
You better not pee on my. I'm not playing. No. Whitney and Bobby too. I hope not. Y'all stop. Cause I am old.
I mean,
you
next
have to remember this.
It's gonna be Ike and Tina.
Oh, the Usher thing. I should do a whole that. I just right before I came on, somebody called me that gives me information, and it's a whole hot mess. I'm gonna save it for another day. Bieber, Usher, Cassie, Misa, the cook, no. Kim, how many people has he preyed on? Shaking my head.
Wow.
It's crazy. Hi, Bonji. These hip hop men live their misogyny lyrics. I hope I pronounced that right. Misogyny. Carisha's podcast has 2 listeners, and he brought her an award. Remember at Kim's funeral after he called the paparazzi? He called them yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad. The whole thing is sad. Perry, what are your final thoughts? Because we got to start.
I'm just saying that I think, like, I'm not saying he did. Because sometimes in that stuff, people around you get rid of your problems for you if they stand to make money off of you. Like, it could be his production. Oh, well, Puffy had his own stuff. I don't know who did it, but these
you're saying that Puffy's not sneaking down in the middle of the night. Maybe it's
somebody in his camp, somebody that he can just allude that, hey, I need to get this problem over with. Somebody who want to gain favor from him, or if it's another record label he was tied to or something like that, need to get rid of the problem so they can keep making money off him. I don't know. But half the time when rumors are out like that, you can't just totally discard it. I know we want to put him in this thing. Oh, no, not Bad Boy. He might be a freak, but he's not this. Okay, right? You don't know. I mean, Jeffrey Einstein, hell, you looked at him, you wouldn't think he was the freak he was.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to like Harvey Weinstein.
Right.
Before I knew all of this.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. It reminds me of the movie The 5 Heartbeats, but the only problem is this is real, and I hope it's not true with Puffy, but your own bodyguard who's been talking about you for years and you have not sued him yet just described you as a monster. I gotta get going. Look at V. We're okay, V. Okay. All right, you guys. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Eat, feast, enjoy your loved ones. I love Thanksgiving and Christmas. These are my 2 favorite holidays. I'll see you guys probably on Monday. I'm going to take a couple of days off because we got family here. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you believe the bodyguard. I feel like he's telling the truth. Mm-hmm. And if anybody young is in the chat, can you just explain why this number 1, 2 thing is just getting so popular? Child, I can't. Perry, take us out.
All right, people. Hey, another thing, enjoy your Thanksgiving, but most of all, be very safe.
Yeah.
Things is crazy, societies. Be safe, and we'll see you in a couple of days.
Fuck this shit, I'm
Bye, you guys. We out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.